Hello geeks and geekesses, and welcome to the Geek Lab. And today we have been dumpster diving once more. Nothing's gonna stop me dumpster diving. Well, I've said dumpster diving for our American friends. Over here we actually call it skip diving, but it's the same thing basically. And this time I've pulled out two laptops. One, you could say it's vintage, one less vintage. But let's look at the older one first. And here it is. It is a Toshiba. Oops. Let's put this down here for you so you can see better. You can see my soil experiments in the background there for university. You don't usually get to see those sort of things, but I've had to change the camera angle to get these in. So, this is a Toshiba SP346E. Don't know the date. I shall probably stick it on the bottom here because I'll look it up after. But it's designed for Windows 98. Now, this came with all its bits, but didn't have a power lead. Now, there is, I haven't touched these, I haven't cleaned these at all since I got them. See if you can spot the one obvious issue this one does have. Yeah, as you may have noticed, there are a few keys missing on this. So, if anybody knows of a spare keyboard for one of these, please get in touch and we can replace this and get this actually rather good example working. Now, it didn't have anything with it. This had no power lead, but the second machine that I found did have a power lead, which happens to fit this one. Not very often that happens, is it? And you see it's happy there, and let's kick it into life. In fact, let's kill it for a second, because I'm going to stick a separate keyboard on it. Be right back. Right, welcome back. It's been a short while since I did the last bit of recording. Oh, what you're doing now? This thing seems to want to do some disk checking because it's gone very slow and it's struggling to do everything. So I've got it up and running ready for you to see. Now the PS1 port, sorry PS2, doesn't appear to want to work at the moment, but it does accept USB keyboards. It has one USB port around the back, although since I reset it, it seems to be having trouble. So I'm going to have to get this little lady sorted out. It does have a 12GB hard drive, about 4 that is taken up at the moment. Let's see if we can find the system specs. It does have the weirdest fan I've ever heard, because it just comes on in very short bursts. So what I'll do, I shall see if I can find the system specs, because it may take a while as this thing's performing at the moment. Being XP, it has its issues. And look, just found the keyboard, so it is installing it. It's just getting around to it. It was working nice and fast until I switched it off without the proper shutdown, and now it's trying to reset. So probably my fault. It needs to do its stuff. So I'll be back in a moment and we'll have a look. I'll be right back. Right, I have finally got the information up because this thing is really struggling at the moment. I'm going to have to do some work to get it back stable. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. It has installed the keyboard, so that's fine. And now, so it's Windows XP Pro version 5.1.2600 Service Pack 2. It is an SP4360 x86 based PC. Now it says here it's Pentium 3. I don't know what speed. Processor is x86 Family 6 Model 8. Stepping genuine Intel 696 MHz. BIOS date is 1999, so it's a 1999 model. 64 megs of memory. Oh, come here. Come here. Thank you very much. Right, 64 megs of memory. Available physical memory is 8.72. That might be our issue there. Yeah, most of the memory is used up. Okay, we'll have to look into that. It is a Windows 98 machine. Running XP. Don't know if that's an issue. Let me know what you think. Available physical memory is 8.72 megs. Total virtual memory is 2 gigs. Available virtual memory 1.96 gigs. So there we go. It's apart from the keyboard problem and the PS2 port, it appears to be running okay. I haven't tested the floppy drive, which is at the front, but the CD drive is a runner. Let me show you. You can see how it's struggling at the moment. We'll get that sorted. Okay. Play reset. Yeah, we might be able to get this on the internet as well, so you never know. We'll have a look into that once we've got it stable. So I'm going to have a few minutes to shut this down and put it to one side, and we'll show you the other find. Oh yes. Right, here is our second machine, which came with a few optional extras. Well, came with a few of its original parts, as in everything, basically. Let's have a look at this, even down to the documentation. So it came in this case, and inside is the computer itself, upside down, unfortunately. It is a Toshiba labels here. A Toshiba Tecra. Can you see? M10-10H. Designed for Windows Vista. So, if we open that up, we'll put it to one side and see what it came with. It came with the power adapter, which has been running the other computer. Came with a mouse. Ta-da. It also came with all the original documentation, user's manual, warranty extension, quick start guide, XP Professional included. Yes, this is the strange thing. Instruction manual for safety and comfort. International limited warranty. Back to the user's manual. Don't even get them these days, do we? And although I put these inside there, although it clearly states on the machine Windows Vista. It comes with a recovery disk for XP. Weird. Now, this one has an issue. Well, it has less of an issue than it did half an hour ago. But this thing came originally with no hard drive. Somebody very wisely took it out. Now, I knew I had a couple of laptop hard drives hanging around, but it turns out that the one I had in the back, this requires a 160 gigabyte drive, and it turns out the one I had in the back from a scrap laptop is a 160 gigabyte Toshiba drive, which fitted in this, and the problem is it needs rebuilding. So it's lucky that the disk came with it, because I can now attempt to rebuild it. I don't know if it'll work properly. There's only one way to find out, isn't there? This stuff here is just gunk. Something's come off there. I don't know what that was. If it's anything. I think it appears okay and quite good condition. So I shall be using the XP, taking it back to XP. I may take it to Vista another time, but for now, just to check everything works fine, I shall be loading it with its own XP then, to get its own drivers and stuff. So, I don't know if the batteries are good on these. I have not tried. I shall let you know in future videos. This has got a lot of stuff on the side. Those little jibber jobbers. DVD ejects, so that's good that far. So, we shall try and rebuild this one, and we'll get the other one sorted, and after that we'll do an update video probably on these, and may use them for different things in the lab. So, if you do have a keyboard I can use for the other one, please let me know in the comments or PM me or whatever. And thank you very much. Yes, please comment if you have comments. Thumbs up if you want a thumbs up, thumbs down if you don't, and subscribe if you haven't and you want to see more of this nuttiness or see these when they're finished. We have social media, it's Google, Facebook, Twitter, down below, and more of this madness to come. So, that's those two. Good find. It's amazing what people chuck out. See how this one gets on. I'm going to go try and fix this. So thank you all very much.
You need to quit being dirty. You're a dirty boy.